Hi, this is Maria from Crochet A to Z and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button and please push the like button. If you have subscribed, I want to thank you and I want to thank everyone that's here today. Happy Thursday, happy summer solstice day, and we're in the middle of a heat wave throughout the country, so I hope you're being safe and you're staying safe and cool wherever you are. So today, what can I say? Block 6. I love it. We're on block 6 and I'm so excited. These blocks are so beautiful and easy. Beginner to advanced, we can all do this project together. This is at your own pace Afghan. Make them whenever you want. Make your blocks whenever you want. If you can only make one a week, if you make one in a day, a few of them in a day, if you want to hold on to them and make them all at once, you can carry this project with you wherever you go. Pick out whatever kind of yarn you want and whatever crochet hook that yarn asks for. So today, this is a Premier yarn that I used for this block. But today, for this tutorial, I am using a Basic Stitch Anti-Pilling yarn by Lion Brand. And I just want to show you everything that you need to know in case you're a new crocheter. Everything you need to know, it tells you the story on this label, and it gives you the yards, and it also gives you how to wash it, acrylic yarn, and on. It tells you that it's a 4 medium yarn as well. So, and this color is Sage. So what we're going to do today, let me get my yarn, is we're going to make a slip knot. And again, if you have never crocheted before, I try to go from beginning so that you can follow along with me. I'm going to pull this back a little bit. Once we make our slip knot, I am going to chain 35. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. These are your chains. And this is your working chain. At the end is your slip knot. It's not considered a chain, and neither is your working chain. So now what we're going to do is in the second chain from the hook, so this is where your working chain is, 1, 2. In that second chain, we're going to do a single crochet. Then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to skip 1, 2 chains, and in that next chain, so 1, 2, and in the third one, we're going to do a single crochet. Once we do that single crochet, we are going to chain 1. In this same stitch that we did that single crochet, we're going to make a double crochet. Once we make that double crochet, we're going to skip 1, 2. In that third, we are going to make a single crochet. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to make another double crochet right where the single crochet is. We're going to skip 1, 2. In this third one, we're going to make a single crochet. If you haven't made a single crochet before and you're new, what we're going to do is skip 1, 2. We're going to go into the third chain, and we're going to go in there, pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to pull through 2, and that's our single crochet. So now we're going to chain 1. We're going to do a double crochet right in this same stitch. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to go in that stitch, pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to skip, skip, in the next single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And we're going to do this right across. So we're going to go skip, skip, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same spot. Until we get to the end, we're going to do this, and we're going to do it until we have 3 chains left. So skip, skip, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. I'm very visual, so I like to take my time. If you want to write it down, you can, but I'm visual, and a lot of you all are visual out there as well, so that's why I take my time so that you can follow along. You can write it down so that it makes it easy for you for when you do this, or if you're following along with me. So now again, skip, skip, and in that third one, we're going to make a single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And like I said, we're going to do this right to the end until we have 3 stitches left. And then I'll tell you what we're going to do from there. That chain 1 in the middle of the single crochet and the double crochet is very important. I want to mention that to you. Very, very important. And you'll see why when we get to the next row. Skip, skip, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, so now we have 3 left. So you're going to skip that one, you're going to skip that chain, and in that last one, we're going to do a single crochet right in this last chain. We're going to do a single crochet. And this is what it looks like. I'll put it up against there so that you can see. That's what it looks like. Now I want to also mention that if you pull these apart, you can see, and I want to show it to you, you can see your single crochet and your double crochet, and your chain 1 is in the middle. And I'm pointing this out for a reason, and you'll see why when we get to the next row. So now what I'm going to say is, once we did that chain 1, we're going to, right here, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. This is what we're going to do rows 2 to 25. 2 to 25. So you're going to have 25 rows. So now what we're going to do, after we turned our work, in this very first stitch, we're going to do a single crochet. And here's our repeat. In the middle of that, now we're looking at this in a reverse way, because when we put it this way, we see that we made our single crochet and our double crochet with that chain 1 in the middle. But when we turn it, it's looking the other way. There's our double crochet and our single crochet right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right in the middle of the double crochet and the single crochet and we're going to make a single crochet, a chain one, and a double crochet. And this is what we're going to do till we have 25 rows. So now we're going to look for the next spot. And if you pull them apart, you can see there's your single crochet, there's your double. You're going to go right in the middle where your chain one is, and you're going to make a single crochet, a chain one, and a double crochet. And we're going to do this right across. And we're gonna, it gets easier to find these. See your double crochet right here and your single crochet. So it does get easier to find it. It might be a little tricky in the beginning. No worries, you will find it. And this works up very fast, just to let you know. Because that's why I say this is at your own pace Afghan that we're making. At your own pace. Make the square, take it to work. You can make it at lunch. You can make it at the end of the night when you're relaxing, watching TV. You can take it with you while you're waiting for an appointment or to pick somebody up, because you can just take the yarn with you and take it along and just make whatever it is that you're making, whatever colors you want to make it, whatever you want to do. So again, single crochet, chain one, double crochet right in the middle. So I'm going to pull this apart. You can see your double crochets here and your single crochets here, and your chain one is in the middle. So we're going to go right in there and make a single crochet, a chain one, and a double crochet. And that's why I say that chain one is important, because that's the spot where when you go to the next row, that's where you have to put this stitch. So we're going to just continue to do this right to the end. And at the very end here, you're just going to make a very end, you're going to make a single crochet where that single crochet is from below. And I want you to notice that if you can see, there's your 2 rows. Believe it or not, you've got 2 rows. And this is what it looks like. And it's really, really, really pretty. I'm going to pull it up so that you can see it. So I've made baby blankets with this stitch. I just wanted to let you know that. I've made Afghans with this stitch. I've made a lot of things with this stitch. Hats, scarves. This stitch is, I love it. It's a great stitch. It's easy. And so now at the end, we made our single crochet. We're going to chain one. Always chain one and turn your work. In that very first stitch, you're going to make a single crochet. Now what you're going to do is you're going to look. Now this is, again, you're going to look for your chain one, and you're going to go right in the middle, make a single crochet, a chain one, and a double crochet. And we're going to go right across, and we're going to do the same thing. Once you get the hang of it, you're not even going to have to think about this stitch. Single crochet, chain one, double crochet. And we're going to go across in that chain one space and make our single crochet, our chain one, and our double crochet. And you're not, if you pull it apart, you go, oh, you can see it. You can see where you have to go. See right in here? You know that's where you have to go. So this is why I say this is great for at your own pace. And these are great stitches not only to learn, but to go forward and make this at your own pace Afghan. And like I said, you can make these squares once a week. You can throw one together. You can make a couple together in a week. You can make them when the time is yours. Especially, you know, we all live busy lives, picking up kids, and even once they're out of school, you're still trying to do that and run a house. So this is the Afghan for anyone and everybody, beginner to advanced, at your own pace, Afghan. So now we're getting to the end. This is the last of the double crochet and the single crochet. And we're going to go right in the middle and make a single crochet, chain one. We're going to make a double crochet. And at the very end right here, we're going to make a single crochet to finish off this row. And this is what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? I'll put it up against that so you can see it. Now we're going to chain one again, and we're going to turn our work, and in this first stitch we're going to make, right in there, we're going to make a single crochet. We're going to go in the middle of the single crochet and the double crochet, and we're going to make a single crochet, chain one, and a double crochet. So for those of you that have not been crocheting for a while, just to remind you that when you did your single crochet and your chain one and your double crochet, and once you turn your work, you're looking at it the opposite way. Your double crochet will come at you first, your chain one, and your single crochet will come at you second. I just want to mention that. So these are little things. And we're going to go right across. And we're going to do that. Hate it when I split my yarn. And I'm pulling these apart and taking my time because I want to show you as you go along that you can see where you've got to go. So I want to show you how to see the stitches, especially if you're new to this. So here's my next one. And I want to show you, there's my double crochet, my single one, there's my chain one. So that's why I go slow And sometimes I'll pull things apart just so that you can see them. Pull the stitches so that you can see them. And sometimes you'll look at it and it's like, you know, because when they're together, you're like, okay, where am I? You can see this is your double crochet right here. And you can see that this is your single crochet. So you know you're going to go right in the middle and make a single crochet, a chain one, and a double crochet right in that stitch. Now you're at the last of that stitches that you have with the double and the single and the chain one. So you know at the very end here, you've got to make a single crochet right here. And then once again, and this is what it looks like, you will chain one and turn your work, and you're going to start all over again. Single crochet in that first stitch. Then you find your chain one again, and you put your single crochet, your chain one, and your double crochet. And we're going to just do this right across. And if you make a mistake, and you make a mistake, you're going to be able to tell that you put in the wrong stitch. We all do it. It doesn't matter how long you've been crocheting. You're not thinking, you're going, your head's going a million miles an hour, and you go, oh, okay, and you put a double crochet here. And then you look down and you say, oh, wait a minute, that's supposed to be a single crochet. No worries, just pull it out. We all do it because our brains are going sometimes before our hands are, you know, going quicker than we can really think about. So no worries. And as you go along, as you go along with the rows, it'll get that much easier for you to know what you've got to do. And it's very easy for you to go into the next chain and say, oh, you yarned over when you know you shouldn't have. That's okay. This is a friendly environment. We're all allowed mistakes, and we're all allowed to say, oops, I messed up. I made a mistake. We're all allowed. In the very last stitch, a single crochet. And now, as usual, you chain one as always, and you single crochet in that first stitch, and you keep going and going until you have 25 rows. And I want to show you what it looks like. And that's why I said I've used this stitch before for baby blankets, and I've used it for scarves. I've used it for a lot of things. If you're thinking ahead for Christmas, here's a thought. And this is what it looks like in the sage. And this is, I'm going to go close. And this is what it looks like in the white. So it depends on what you want to make and what colors you want to use for this Afghan. I want to also mention and show you on how to count these rows if you lose track. If you look at this, you're going to see that's row 1 because you see your single crochet and your double crochet. Row 2, here's another row. Row 3, row 4, row 5, and this is the starter row. So I just want to mention that to you, and I'll show you here too. So if you look at this, you can see, and all you have to do is pull it apart. Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6, row 7, row 8. So on, and you can figure out your rows on this. I wanted to mention. I also want to mention, as with every square that we're making, once you finish your square, this square, and like I said, rows, you're going to do 25 rows. And if we have to block at the end, I'm going to show you all of that in case you have to block them. But after you do your 25 rows, we're going to finish like we do every block that we're making. And what we're going to do is 25 single crochets on the sides, each side, all 4 sides, 25 single crochets. And in each corner, 3 single crochets. 3, 25, 3, 25, 3, 25, and 3. So the same, as I said, you're going to do the same for every square that you make. You're going to, the corners are going to be 25, the corners are going to be 3 single crochets. The sides are going to be 25. So just think of that. 3 and 25. 25 on the sides, 3 in each corner, and you'll have 4 corners. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of block number 6. I'm so excited. Look forward to seeing you for block 7 next week. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Stay cool. Stay refreshed. Hydrate a lot. Love you all. Goodbye.